Bennett actually had to dip the clutch. So watch Bennett here. Gets a great, that's a very strong engine. We know, I think he's running a Pipo engine in that, isn't he? Yeah, it comes around the outside and just smooths across the front of Ollie O'Donovan. This was after the mistake in the joke. I think this was the last lap actually we're seeing there. There was a pretty close merge in the background. It was Emmanuel Lannan coming out behind Herve Napik Lemonnier. I could be wrong. Was there a bit of action? Okay, so there we go. Bennett through the left-hander, slightly different order there in terms of the replays, but a good drive by Bennett, taking the checkered flag. A little bit sideways. Could he have maybe gone quicker? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if we can figure it out. So he got a good start. Genet was sensible there and dropped out. So they were all very sensible through turns 1 and 2. Hakkinen dropping in, look. So down towards the hairpin. It was, I think it was lap 3 that Scheider's car went wrong. And we saw the front shot, but I don't know whether or not we'll have it from any other angles. Possibly not. Sayat looked good, didn't it? Through the exit there, he had great traction onto the back straight.
Yeah, he's really able to pedal that car. I've seen him have a few good results in it. You know, it's not exactly the high-spec car.
Here it is.
So yeah, a bit of a lock-up on the wing, and then it just dies.
Oh, Rustad as well did well to avoid him. Genet was fully committed up the inside there. And then, so Genet manages with that commitment to carry the extra speed. So clever stuff from Genet. Genet has spotted there that Larson is going to have to be backed off to get around the outside of Scheider. He's gone up the inside, fully lit, and managed to get past him. So, yeah, good stuff. This was on board with Shisharit. You can see Timosyanov got out in the gravel there. He lost a load of traction. That meant Ericsson went through. I wonder if we might see that incident again. Shisharit trying to get around the outside here, then stops back in. Right, this is, have a look at this for us, Dan.
So yeah, so we've got Demussier and Andrew Jordan in the background. We've got Andrew Jordan trying to rotate the car. Demussier, you can see the brake lights on Demussier there. I will say that much. But also the front of the car was lifted. So whether he was left foot braking or not, I'm not too sure.
Double pedalling and
double pedalling and yeah.
He got back past Timosyanov, and yeah, okay, big push. This was Timmer up behind. So this was the same. This is the same situation. Timmer, look, just manages to get around the outside. Yes, it's frustrating having to wait for the car that's going into the Joker, but you can't just drive through it either. So, what have we got? We've got no investigations on the board at the minute, but we'll let you know if we see anything. So Liam tries to go around the outside. This was turn 2. Look at that. Kevin's kind of in a bit of a sandwich there. A bit of contact on the outside, then the inside. Here's a look at the outside. So Doran, look, I don't know what happened with Kevin there. Almost like he maybe had a bit of contact with Baumanis, which pushed him wide. That pushed Liam wide.
For me, it looked a bit like Kevin had a bit of contact there with Gronholm, which forced him wide, gave Baumanis a door to go through, and then the knock-on effect pushed Liam on the outside.
Yeah, and it is very much a knock-on effect here. So you can have a plan going into turn 1, but it gets scrapped almost instantly. We've seen a really tidy start in race 2 of this session. That was a little bit more carnage. Liam managed to get Baumanis before the line. Ekstrom goes fastest. Can Kristoffersson respond? So this is off the line. Look how far back Kristoffersson is. Okay, on board with Loeb. Have a look. Little tap from Solberg. Kristoffersson's up the inside of him already. Look, does he get him on the run down to turn 2 or 3? Sorry, I can't remember. So does he manage to get through here? So he was P4. Oh look, yeah, thanks very much. Now I'm going to head P3, but goes Joker, and that's actually quite clever because he was in the middle of a scrap. Solberg through the Joker, typical Solberg.
Yeah, I love watching Solberg through the Joker lap here. He's so committed over the jump, and it takes a lot to get the angle and to get yourself turned into that chicane.
But it wasn't enough to get his teammate. So then Johann's in front of him. So this is backward, with Kristoffersson in behind. So Backerud then runs wide, doesn't he, here? And it's, look at it. It's like half a car's width. Yeah, cheers, I'll have that.
Didn't even need an invitation, you know. Half a car width, and you've got to be there. You know, this is a world championship after all. You've got to take every opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. He loved it. This was Hansen taking opportunities too. Managed to stick it up the inside of Solberg. Sebastian Loeb spectating at the rear. Johann Kristoffersson is your overnight top qualifier from Matthias Ekstrom and Andreas Backerud. So good pace from the Audis here against the 2 Volkswagens. Solberg down in P4. Those would be your 2 front rows, but remember there are 2 sessions still to go. Hansen and Loeb, the 2 Peugeots, are 5th and 6th. They will be scratching some heads overnight tonight. Gronholm in 7th, Kevin Eriksson in 8th. Ericsson gets his wish of being in a later race tomorrow. Kevin Hansen has dropped down to 9th, so definitely the Peugeot's not on the form they normally are. Doran is in 10th place, just 1 place ahead of his teammate Shisha. Great drive by Shisha in that. Timazyanov is clinging on to that final place in the semi-finals. Then it's Balmanis on 65. Have a look below that. Haken, Jordan and Davigenay all on similar pages. Similar scores. Grégoire de Moustier look also. So it's tight between those guys, but only the top 12 are going to go through to the semi-finals at the end of the day.